Welcome, everybody, back to the Dragon's Lair. My name is Wade, and this is my show, Festival Facts, where I tell you about the Michigan Renaissance Festival. This is my new setup. I'm shooting a different video game with a different setup, so I won't always be looking right into the camera. I'm sorry about that. We've got a lot of info to cover, so I want to talk to you about it. This episode is about food, and there's many places throughout the festival that you can get food. So if you're looking at the map, it's anywhere where you see the little yellow spoon and fork is where you can get food. Now, there's kind of different levels of food, like snacks, meals, and then like specialty food. And I'm just going to tell you about my top four places at the moment. So step one, we're going to tell you about Jacques and Diane's, or Jack and Diane's. People say both. So, anyways, if you come in the festival, you turn left and you follow the wall. Okay, follow the wall down, and you're going to find Jacques and Diane's. This is what it looks like. So this is Diane. And by the way, they have a brick and mortar in Holly. So if you ever go into Holly, find their real business. They're lovely people. So that's what their station looks like at 723. I try to get all the pictures. And if you want to pause this video and take a look at their menu is really cool. This is the vegan, gluten-free place at the festival. So if you have those restrictions, this is the place for you. And they're very knowledgeable about those sorts of things. So they can tell you what everything's made out of, everything that they serve. It's all handmade. It's a family team that run this place as well as the brick and mortar. So it's not just a person with a scoop full of pre-processed food slapping it in a plate. Like it's made with love. Um, so we've eaten here, and this is a great place. So like I said, go inside, turn left, follow the wall, you'll find it. We got to move on because we've got to save time. This is the Dragon's Lair, not the Dragon's Liar like my channel, but the Dragon's Lair. One of the reasons why I featured this is the food. The food is good, but here's the thing: there didn't used to be sit-down restaurants at the festival, and they're still kind of rare now. But this used to not be a thing at all. So the fact that we have these now is pretty cool. Being able to sit down at a table is really neat, and you have a wait staff that help you out. So bless those people because they work their butts off. So this is the Dragon's Lair. What you want to do is you want to come in the festival, turn right, and it's down by the joust. So if you find the joust, you have found the Dragon's Lair. And you can kind of almost maybe sit at the Dragon's Lair and watch some of the joust. The view's not great, but you're down there. This is their menu that's at their tables. Took a picture of it. It says cash only. I paid with card the day that I was there. um, all festival food is a little expensive, and I want to, just throw that out there. So if you're looking at any of these prices and you're like, oh, holy crap, all festival food's a little bit pricey. So don't take it out on them. That is the Dragon's Lair. Moving on. This is gourmet hot dogs. I love this guy who's dressed up as a king, who does the front half of gourmet hot dogs. He's got just a ton of personality. He's a lot of fun. This is actually right next to Jack and Diane's. So once again, you come in the festival, you turn left, you follow that wall down, and you'll find Jack and Diane's. You'll find gourmet hot dogs. They're right next to each other. Um, I have had these hot dogs before. They're really good. My son had one the other weekend when we were there. It's just a cool place, and it's a fun menu. Um, I like it a lot. I'm also a hot dog person, so however you feel about that, I like hot dogs. So this is a fun one for me. Um, Brody's on Cass Barbecue. This is another vendor at the festival that has a brick and mortar. I'm willing to bet it's on Cass. I don't know the location of where it is, but this food is really good. I mean, if you like barbecue, if you like pulled pork and pulled chicken and ribs and stuff like that, I don't know everything that's on their menu this year. I featured them, but I didn't eat there this year. I've eaten there years in the past. Once again, if you want to zoom in and pause, here's their menu. um, all of these places that I've talked about, if you want food, you want to get food early. Like, if you get in line at like noon 30 or 1, you're going to be in line. Like everyone else on the planet is trying to get food in that same period of time. So we always eat early. We eat something in the morning, maybe stop and get something in Birch Run along the way. Um, but you want to be mindful of that. I meant to say Swords Creek, but you want to be mindful of that because if you're super hungry at 1 or noon 30 and you get in line, you're going to be waiting. And there's weekends where obviously the festival is busier than others, but you want to keep that in mind because these places like this barbecue place, the line will be like 30 people long. Like it's insane. And uh, the Dragon's Lair, it'll fill up. All the seating will fill up. And when all the seating's full, you can't get in. Like that's just the way that it is. So keep that in mind. Another really important source of sustenance is I've been calling them the bays. So like it's these areas that there's a ton of like small little vendors all packed into one. Okay. And this is where you get the turkey legs and the bread bowls. And you can get all kinds of stuff. You can get chicken sandwiches, chicken strips, um, just all sorts of stuff. You can get mozzarella sticks and like uh, all kinds of stuff. I mean the the variety of things that are available in these bays is nuts. And just about every one of these bays, at the left end of it or the right end of it, has a station where you can get drinks. So, like water, soda, Gatorade, stuff like that. I do want to put an emphasis on water because you're out there in the heat, and it's important to stay hydrated because no one wants to pass out at the festival. um, these I would encourage you as an attraction to the festival to check out these bays just because of the wide variety of weird things like Scotch eggs. I've never seen Scotch eggs anywhere else before. This is it. They've got bacon wrapped things on a stick. Like there's just a ton of things that you can get here. More things that I even know that exist. You can get here. So when it comes to these bays, that's kind of what you're looking for on this map a little bit. It's one of the bigger areas. So like when you come in the gate, turn right, follow the wall. There's a big one. That's probably one of the biggest ones. There's another one. Come in the gate, go through the children's area. It's on the other side of that. There's another one down by where the Dragon's Lair is. If you're in the Dragon's Lair, you can see one of those bays. And then there's another big one all the way at the end of the festival where the Viking Alliance is, the Mermaid, the Washing Well Wench, and the pirate ship. So once again, that's come in, turn right, and basically go all the way down. The festival has expanded some down at that end. So like the Viking Alliance, for example, that's kind of new. And then they have some pretty cool things down there at that end where it's expanded out because that kind of used to be where the festival ended. But that's my video about food. Like I said, one of the most important things that I can say to you is plan ahead. So like scout it out. Turkey legs are like $11, and some days they're all out at 1 p.m. Like 10,000 people wanted turkey legs, and you just can't get one because nobody's got one. So scout it out, plan ahead. Bread bowls are delicious, but they can run out. Like that's a lot of bread, that's a lot of soup. So think about it ahead of time. I just want to encourage you guys to stay hydrated. Enjoy the great vendors. All of them are great. Some of them they have brick and mortars, and that's what they do for a living. So they really put their heart and soul into it. I really love sharing the festival with you guys, and we here at the Dragon's Lair understand that you could spend your time anywhere on the internet. We want to say thank you for spending your time here with us at the Dragon's Lair and at the Michigan Renaissance Festival.